Everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melanie Lorraine. If this is your first time here, and in today's video, I thought it would be pretty nice to just sit and record some makeup videos since we are all stuck in this quarantine. Yesterday they just announced that the quarantine lockdown type of thing is going to be going on for another 30 days. Oh my god. I did try to record this video yesterday, but I had some computer and camera malfunctions and it turned out not to be anything, but whatever. Two new eyebrow pencils, one from Fenty and one from Benefit. When I was recording this video yesterday, I tried Benefit and I absolutely love this. I didn't try Fenty yet. I'm still trying to decide if I want to try it today since I already tried Benefit. But I think I am going to go ahead and just use the Benefit for right now. I have an eyebrow routine posted on my channel already, and I will link it somewhere in the cards so that you all can see in detail how I pencil my brows in with a pencil. Okay, so I filled my eyebrows in and I went ahead and primed my eyelids to prepare for some shadow because a new eyeshadow palette that I picked up was the Amrezy and Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palettes. It came out a little while ago and I had it for quite some time, but I'm just now getting around into playing with it. But I am going to do my base makeup first. So a new primer that I picked up was also by Fenty. It was the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. If you cannot already tell, the Benefit pencil that I used is a mini. This is also a mini. I like to buy mini products before I spend $30+ on the full size product until I like it. For example, if you are familiar with my channel, then you know I really love the Laura Mercier setting powder, which I use to set my concealer on my eyelids. But I had the mini version, and because that eventually ran out because I loved it so much, I went ahead and bought the full size jar. Oops. And I also picked up these new e.l.f. setting primer mists. These are really like, and I absolutely love them both, but I did use the hydrating one on top of my moisturizer just to give me extra little boost, because I am going to set my primer with my powder. And this primer actually smells really good. It smells really fresh. Okay, so to set my primer, I am going to take my Laura Mercier setting translucent powder. I'm gonna dump some out of it on the cap. Like that. And take my June & Co. sponge and press that on top of my primer. I did not pick up a new foundation, however, because this is a higher end version of my everyday basic makeup look, I am going to go in with my NARS Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation. I absolutely love this foundation, you guys. It's so bomb. Like, it blends out like a dream. A lot of YouTubers who use NARS only take like a pump or two of the NARS foundation, and I don't see how. I need like 3 or 4 pumps. because the pumps are so small. Like one pump will not cover my face. 2 won't even cover my face. I need 3 or 4. Do you guys see how that blends out like skin? Like, look at that. That is so pretty. The new concealer that I picked up is the Born This Way concealer in the color Butterscotch. I'm going to highlight all my normal areas underneath my eyes, my chin, and my forehead. Oh, and do you guys like my new background? Isn't it cute? Give me a thumbs up if you like my new background. I think it's really, really pretty and it's really girly. It's nice and blurred. And I did want to try this foundation with this concealer, and a lot of people really rave about this concealer, so I said, you know what, I need to be in the loop and see what this concealer can do. And it blends out nicely. Wow. Oh my god, do you guys see that? That blends out really, really good. Wow, I think I really like this concealer, you guys. I feel like I could have gone a shade lighter. This is a good concealer to actually conceal, but to highlight, I feel like I could use a shade lighter than this, which I might actually go and get because I actually really do like this concealer. It blends out beautifully. Alright, so I'm going to take the butt of my sponge and go around that concealer to make sure that we are unclockable. Do the same with my forehead and the same with my chin. Okay, so to set all this in place, of course, I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I learned a new trick from Doja Cat, who I absolutely love. I love her. She takes her powder and she just shakes it so that it can come out in the top instead of just knocking it. And you get a nice cap full. I thought it was pretty dope. So I'm gonna just take my sponge again. I'm gonna take the longer, flatter side and dip my sponge in here. And place an even layer right on top. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is lightly dust away this powder. So this is what the palette looks like. It is very pink. My lights are really bright, so you might can't see. Oh, there we go. And this, the whole case is glitter. Like, it's just glitter. I don't even really know who Ambreezy is. I never really watched any of her tutorials. I just saw the palette on Instagram and I thought it was really pretty, and I decided to buy it because it was really pretty. I do like the color story inside the palette. This is what it looks like for those of you who do not know. Don't look at my table because it's a mess. Really pretty. So I think the first shade I'm going to go into, almost New Yorker and OG are the same fucking shade. You guys see it? I think one might be a little bit more warmer than the other. But if I'm not mistaken, those are the same color, which is really, really odd. I think I'm going to go in and mix these two colors together first. and just place that in my crease. And we are going to just take it from there. Okay, because I don't know what direction I'm going to go in, you guys, I think I'm going to do one eye off camera because I'm not really sure which way I want to go. I thought she had like a matte pink in here, but it's a matte purple, but that shade and this hot pink shade right here and this shade right here, this glittery shade, those shades are calling my name, so I'm not really sure which direction I want to go in. So give me a couple minutes, let me brainstorm, and I'll be right back with one eye completed. Okay, so I'm not really sure where I went with this makeup look, with this eyeshadow look, but this is what I came up with. It's like a black smoky eye with like a little pink and like gold shimmer glitter that she has in the palette, called Liddy and Reezy. And it didn't come out the way I envisioned it. I don't really know what happened here, but we just going to go with it. I think I am going to add a wing liner. I'm just going to take the e.l.f. liquid liner pen, I guess is what it's called, or gel liner, liquid liner, and draw a wing. And I'm going to show you all exactly what I did to create this look. Alright, so to mattify the line, because it's a little wet looking, I'm going to take a small smudger brush. This is actually a small concealer brush from e.l.f. Looks like that. And I'm going to take the black shade that's in that palette and pack it on top of the wing to mattify it out and make it look a little bit more bolder. Then I'm going to take my Better Than Sex mascara and coat my lash to prepare for a falsie, but I'm going to wait until I show you all what I did to create this look, I guess. Okay, so after I took New Yorker in my crease, I went ahead and took a Wet n Wild brush and I dipped it into 1988. It's like a darker brown shade right here, and I blended that in my crease as well, giving the original transition color a little bit of depth, but this brush was not the right kind of brush to take, so it was a little hard for me to blend it in, but I took my time and I blended it in and it came out looking pretty well blended and smoky. And if you feel like your lines are too harsh, take go back in with the lighter shade and just blend it all back out, and then proceed and continue to build your colors up. I did go in with the black shade in the palette and add that right in my crease as well to give me even more definition with this eye look. And I kind of just sloppily blended this in because black is really hard to work with, and I took the wrong brush again to do this. So, but as long as you take your time and blend, you will be fine. The two glitter shades was Liddy and Reezy. I think I mentioned that already. This glitter shade and this pink shade. And my idea was to create like an ombre kind of eye look, but I think the colors differ too much, which I should have noticed. So the first glitter shade I took was Liddy. I took that on a flat eyeshadow brush and I placed it in the third of the way of my lid. See how pretty that probably would have looked had I kept it by itself. But I just took that and I placed it on my lid and I kind of dragged it towards the outer part of my eye so that it wouldn't be too harsh next to the black color, to the black shade. And this is more up in a diagonal shape kind of thing. And then I took a smaller Morphe brush. This is the Morphe M213 brush. This brush is really good to pack on shimmer shades, in my opinion. It picks up a lot of product and it gives you a lot of control. But do y'all see what I was trying to do with the look? It just didn't come out the way I envisioned it. And because I didn't like the way it looked, that's when I went back in with the gold glitter shade and just put it on top of this shade because my vision failed me. Okay, so while my lashes dry, I'm going to go ahead and bronze up my face. I am going to take the Fenty Beauty, what is this called? I don't know what it's called. It's one of her bronzers, but it's in a shade Mocha Mammy. And it's a little red, but the selections were kind of iffy for me. Like, I don't know what shade to get, so I just took this, and it is a little red, but that's okay. So I'm gonna just dab it on in here. So now I'm going to apply my lashes. Hopefully they are dry enough. And these lashes were $3 from Rainbow. Oh my god, like they are so pretty and wispy, and I absolutely love them. So while the inner corner of my lashes dry, I'm going to highlight my face. Cover FX glitter drops. So I think I'm going to use a few of these to highlight my face. Ever come across a product like this? It's a dropper applicator. You see how liquidy it is? So I'm going to take some on the back of my hand like that, and I am going to take my highlighting brush, dab it in there ever so lightly, and go right on top. Look how, see how crazy that look? I'm just going to, oh, I do have a high-end highlighter. I have Artist Couture. So I am going to go over top of this highlight with my Artist Couture highlighter in Purple Dream. I forgot I had this. This is from one of my Boxy Charms. This is where I got that from. Put that and just dust some of that on top. Okay, so I need to contour my nose. Alright you guys, so that concludes this video. I hope that you all enjoyed it, and this is the final look. I really love how it came out. My face looks absolutely stunning. My highlights is on point. I think I just look really good. This is a really good face. I'm very pleased. I want to play in the Ambreezy palette a few more times just to give my final opinions and my thoughts so far. You do get a lot of fallout in the pan, and that's pretty much all that I have to say. Other than that, I think the color payoff is good, especially the colors that the colors that I used. The payoffs were pretty okay. The glitters that she had in here was really pigmented. And I don't know what type of formula they created or came up with, but it is really, it's like a liquid, loose glitter almost. And it just doesn't require any glitter glue. and I absolutely love the look. Be sure to subscribe to my channel to see more looks with the palettes, because I do want to play in it a few more times. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to join the gang, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.